Welcome to the Clean Mentality Podcast, where we focus solely on what you can do daily to make your life easier physically, mentally, and spiritually. I am your host, Easton Dukevich. Let's get after it. Since fall of 2023, I decided to be unplugged. So after hearing Goggins and other highly successful people talk about the effects of being unplugged, I knew I needed to try it. Welcome back to another episode of Clean Mentality. I'm Easton Dukevich, your host. I hope you guys are doing well today and winning your day, for one. One reminder I have for you all on the show is we care about you here. I want you to achieve your goals and dreams by providing key habits, that you can apply to your daily life. And do that brick by brick. Now, let's get into the episode on Agent Smith. Imagine you're walking through a park and notice the bird song, that wind blowing, the feelings of existence, and just feel clear-minded, right? You have a high awareness and your relationships are great. And you're all there when you're talking to someone that you know. It's a constant sense of peace and clarity. So what is being plugged in like? Well, it's daily and constant pressure. On the phone, constant music, constant attention, and a decline of focus ultimately. The disadvantages of this are your sense of awareness is always in decline. Your peace is disrupted. You're being able to sit and actually relax is disrupted as well. Most can't even sit through a movie without looking at their phone. Like I, most of the time, can't do that either. It's sad. So the long-term effects are short attention spans. So like if you notice, most videos that get the most views are 3 to 5 seconds long. That's our attention span now. We only want to like 3 to 5 second long videos. Like that's messed up. So another one is bad communication skills in person. I've noticed a lot of people, including myself included, have had like bad communication skills. Like you just kind of are always kind of lacking of that. You all know this. So, and then you lack to sticking to tasks and you never accomplish your goals because you're always distracted, right? There's so many different things. So, the next part is talking about being unplugged, like Agent Smith taking the earpiece out when he gets unplugged in Matrix. Since fall of 2023, I decided to be unplugged. So after hearing Goggins and other highly successful people talk about the effects of being unplugged, I knew I needed to try it. So what is it? Well, it's no headphones at the gym and no music no music in the gym other than the music playing in the gym, right? So if you can't control it, you can't control it. Limited music in the car. Try to drive where you're going without it because it's pretty crazy, the difference. And when you're outdoors on a walk or you're outdoors at all, don't listen to new music. Like another thing too that I didn't really remember to put in here, but when you're going to the grocery store, you leave the AirPods out. Don't put the AirPods in. The reason I say this is there's a lot of people that do this, and there's a lot of negative benefits to that. Because for one, your awareness is not there. So if something happens in public and you get hit by a car or the store that you're at, the grocery store, there's an active shooter and you're not aware, you could be in the crossfire, and that's on you because you were not aware and you decided, selfishly to have headphones in. And I know I'm calling some people out, but I just want you guys to be aware of the real life situations that can happen to you. And I care about you, so I don't want that to happen. I've tried this, obviously. So the first week sucks. It's very boring. Most of what you do during the day seems extra hard. Your mind, you're just kind of bored, right? Because you're used to that constant attention. Your mind starts flying. What I mean by that is you start thinking of what you should be doing and the ideas that are going to stunt your growth, which is like that evil voice coming in, like the angel and the devil. So week 1 is like the decontamination stage. So stick with it. You have to get through week 1 to see benefits. So week 2, you start to see benefits. You start to acknowledge what you need to be doing, and the mental clarity begins. You focus in on your workouts. My breathing became better. Believe it or not, makes sense now, right? Unplug. You can hear yourself breathe. There's so much evidence backed by science, like on the internet. Check it out. Breath work, amazing thing. It's something I practice today, and I practice all the time in the gym. By month 1, you just feel clear-minded. There's no sporadicness anymore, and you're just focused in. I knew I needed to follow through and make it a habit out of in my life. So now I've never gone back. Like, this is what I do every day. Like, I pretty much don't listen to any music in the car. Probably more in the car than any other time, but I pretty much don't ever listen to music in the gym, like ever. Like rare times, or like when my girlfriend gives me her earbud, like it's pretty rare. So if you're listening right now and you have not heard me talk about working with Phorm as a Legionnaire, well, there's an opportunity for you that is only this month, and it's pretty rare. And it doesn't happen but in a blue moon on freaking a leap year. So get the Phorm app for free for a month. It's usually $13 a month when you buy any product on their website through my link, which is attached in the description. Like this coffee cup. You can buy this coffee cup. There's t-shirts, there's apparel, there's high top quality supplements. I know you guys love your protein. There's so many flavors. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, salted peanut butter cookie. There's so many different flavors. The other benefit to this, so here's really what you're getting, right? You're gonna get that high quality product that comes with a handwritten letter, and you'll see the experience is amazing as far as their customer service. But their app, what it offers, it has a inclusive meal tracking software, workout plans, a step tracker, a community of others doing the same, a free advisor that checks in on you, a checklist for daily activities, live streams that teach you tips and tricks, and transformation challenges, and you can win money. They're like 56 days long, and if you follow through and really make a big transformation and use their app the whole time, you get $25,000, $30,000, that kind of level, or take that opportunity. So owning your mind. You now have started your journey toward mind control. This tactic taught today can and will open up Pandora's box to improve yourself. The reason I say that is because you're going to start having those self-talks that are hard, but you need to have them. And I know you don't want to go back to living in the utopia of constant attention, being drawn by music, and just staying on your phone, because you're being constantly taken away from your abilities that you do have. You have a lot of abilities. Remember the 40% rule by Goggins. Most of the time we're only using 40% of what we're truly able to do. So when you focus in, you unplug, you can use all the way up to 100%. So owning your mind. You have started now your journey towards mind control. This is an ability that you totally have. Take time now, turn the phone off, and be in a silent room and let the voices flow in your head. While you're doing this, write down what they're telling you. I guarantee there is a good voice and a bad voice, an angel and a devil. Do you know the difference between them? You should. If you don't, better figure that out in the session. Write it down, label which one is which, and post a pic on your desired social media platform showing what the voice said to you. # clean mentality, please. So thanks to all the listeners for listening today, joining today. Resources that were discussed during today's podcast can be found in the podcast description. Please rate and review on Spotify or whatever platform you may be listening on. We really could use that right now because I'm trying to grow. Feel free to drop a comment if you're watching on YouTube. And you can also find our social media in the description as well. You can learn more about daily life hacks and see my daily vlogs. So get after it. Have a great day.
You are on a mission to become the greatest man your bloodline has ever seen.